Guys, welcome back to yet another episode of the PS2 Collector. And guys, this is a special episode. Do you know why? Because it's the 50th episode of the PS2 Collector. Can you believe it? From the past 49 episodes, we've seen the greatest games to ever come out on the PS2 to the absolute stinkers that came out for it. And guys, on this episode today, on the special 50th episode, I picked up yet another 5 games for me to share. And guys, let's see what we get this time for the 50th time. Guys, let's start off this episode with game number 334. Now this game absolutely caught me by surprise for how good it was, and that is Total Immersion Racing for the PS2. I never played this game until a couple of days ago, and I've got to say the graphics in this game look absolutely beautiful and stunning. It can give Gran Turismo a run for its money, and the fact that this game had licensed GT cars gave that game extra authenticity. However, comparing it to Gran Turismo, it was not fair. In my opinion, it's not fair because Gran Turismo is a very established game and these guys tried something different. And in these kind of games, you must add realism. There was no realism in this game. For example, the damage on the cars were non-existent. So every time you crash, there's no damage. Just a bit of spark, no damage for me. I know it was early PS2 days, but in racing games you have to add realism, especially if you're going to compete with Gran Turismo. However, this game also lacked content, which is another red flag, but it's so fun to play, man. It is fun to play, and with this basic bare-boned, basically it's like a bare-boned Gran Turismo with licensed cars. And guys, if you do like games like Gran Turismo and if you do enjoy GT sports, this game is definitely for you. A very good, underrated game. That's my personal opinion. If you disagree, leave in the comments below. Anyways guys, that's game number 334, Total Immersion Racing. To the next game on this video, game number 435, and it's another motorsport game, and that is SBK 2008 World Superbike Championships. A mouthful. So this game was released on multiple platforms. This game was released on the Xbox 360, the PS3, stunningly on the PSP, as well as the PS2. So since it was released very late into the PS2's life cycle, this game was released in 2008, and around that time, from the year 2007 till 2013, games coming out on the PS2 was a novelty because it was hardly seen around that time, because loads of games was focusing on the new generation. You gotta understand, Sony was focusing on the PS Vita, the PS4. They had no time to release PS2 games, so at the time getting a PS2 game was really hard. And if you look into the cover inside the games, there was no memory card holder, so that's how you know the games were released very late into the life cycle. So what about the game? I've got to say, when it comes to bike racing games, I never enjoyed them. It's not my cup of tea, but there's a fan base for it. I've got to admit that there's a huge fan base for it. So I thought, you know what, let's give it a quick go. Again, it just never won me over. It's never won me over compared to car racing games. But yeah, if you do enjoy bike racing, especially a very late PS2 release, give this game a go, because the graphics in this game look decent, but it lacked a bit of polish by the looks of it. And guys, that's game number 335, SBK Superbike World Championships 2008. That must be the longest title ever. Guys, so on to the next game, game number 336, and I can't believe that I missed out on this game, and that is Spy Hunter 2 for the PS2. Now for me, the original Spy Hunter is one of my favorite games for the PS2. I love that game to bits. Trust me, this car mate, this car is absolute badass. And I'll tell you why. Because this car can turn into a motorbike, it can turn into a boat, it has weapons, it has missiles. Best car ever, hands down. And how on earth did I miss out on Spy Hunter 2? Still baffles me to this day. Like, I'm thinking, when did this game come out? For goodness sake, this game came out in 2003. Now I can't believe I never picked it up. Like, I'm literally second guessing myself. Like, I'm thinking, how on earth did I miss out on Spy Hunter 2? I'm a Spy Hunter fan, and I missed out on Spy Hunter 2. And I knew there was meant to be a movie, but Dwayne Johnson, unfortunately, I think was it backed out or never got the movie to be fully licensed for it to be released. So there was issues with the movie, and that was the end of Spy Hunter. But trust me, I'm definitely gonna play this game through the weekend. Spy Hunter 2, let's complete it. Let's complete this game. And guys, if you are a Spy Hunter fan like myself, you've got to get this. I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad, but we're gonna find out this weekend. And guys, if you've not heard of Spy Hunter before, trust me, you've got to play. It's a must play, man. And that is game number 336, Spy Hunter 2. Alright guys, so on to the next game, game number 337. And that is Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. Now, Tony Hawk games, I've got to say, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, I think was on the PS2, is still my favorite Tony Hawk game. And I think this game right here, just showed that the Tony Hawk franchise has finally run its course. It's come to the point where it needed reinvention, and this game did not deliver that. It was just the same game over and over and over again. It just needed reimagining and some bit of reinvention to make it look fresh and new, especially to a new audience. But Tony Hawk Proving Ground for me was an end of an era of sorts, because Tony Hawk, let's be real, in America he's well known, but in Europe he's only known for his games. I've got to admit, I'm from the UK and we only know Tony Hawk as a pro skater, and arguably the greatest pro skater of all time. But Tony Hawk's Proving Ground, if you've not played it, it's not a bad game, but if we kept playing Tony Hawk around that time, it just got boring. It just got to a point where I want something new, I want something fresh, I want something to make me believe that Tony Hawk can be a great game, but it's just the same old thing. Just like the FIFA games and the Madden games and the NBA games, it's just one dimension. You can't do anything about that, because for sports games, it's, you know, there's nothing you can do. But with Tony Hawk, let's just say you can put the game in space, you can do something crazy, things like that. But again, they kept to its roots and they kept it solid. So again, I can't argue with that. It prints money, it is what it is. And guys, that's game number 337, Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. Guys, so on to the final game of this video, game number 338, and that is the Simpsons game for the PS2. Now guys, when Simpsons Hit and Run came out, that was the only game ever that caught me by surprise, because I did not expect a game, especially a Simpsons game, to be that awesome, man. What a game that was. It was like The Simpsons met GTA, and you got to experience in full depth of the world of Springfield. That for me, I never lost it. For me, that was my favorite moments playing that game. But this game had to live up to that. The Simpsons game had to live up to Hit and Run. Did it? Did it? I don't think so. Unfortunately, it did not. It kept it safe. It didn't, you know, think outside the box like Hit and Run did. For me, the Simpsons game does its own thing. It sticks with the show's premise, and I've got to say, the negativity around this game was people were expecting another Hit and Run. You're not gonna get that again. Trust me, you are not gonna get that again. Please, if someone out there is watching this video, can someone please remaster Simpsons Hit and Run? We've got to see that one more time. But the Simpsons game, you're not gonna get that, and they kept it safe. For me, that's a no-no. But guys, if you do enjoy the Simpsons, and if you do enjoy games such as platform games, this game is definitely for you. A decent game, but easy forgettable. And guys, that's the final game of this video. Can you believe it? 50 episodes down, 338 games added into the collection. The question is, how long or how many episodes it's gonna take for me to collect every single PS2 game. I'll let you guys decide in the comments below. Anyways guys, if you do watch my shows, please subscribe, as it helps out the channel a lot. If you want to know when my channel comes online, please click on the bell notification below. Anyways guys, until next time.